Hello, my name is John Arena, and I'm running for alderman of the 45th Ward. I'm a small businessman who's been active in my community for over 15 years. My wife and I have built a business and raised 2 children in Portage Park. And while the 45th Ward is a great place to raise a family, I am frustrated by the empty storefronts that plague our commercial strips and by politicians who are unresponsive to the communities they represent. Unfortunately, in wards like the 45th and elsewhere across the city, political insiders and pay-to-play politics have brought Chicago to the brink of bankruptcy. We need aldermen who will listen to the residents of their ward and make the tough decisions needed to solve Chicago's problems. I believe our current budget deficit is the most important issue facing the city today. We need to take action now to avoid bankrupting the city. However, I refuse to raise taxes, especially property taxes, to balance the budget. Chicago taxpayers already pay more than enough, and any increases will drive middle-class families out of the city. Instead, I believe we need to do 2 things to restore fiscal stability: cut the budget and reform how we fund city pensions. To help balance the budget, I have already endorsed a number of large spending cuts. For example, the Chicago public school system has a massive administrative bureaucracy that could be cut significantly. As much as $30 million could be saved by reducing the number of redundant administrative employees. I also support budget cuts recommended by the city's Inspector General that save the city over $85 million a year. Most importantly, I support a forensic audit of recent Chicago budgets to identify additional opportunities to save funds. A forensic audit will identify who currently benefits from city contracts, including politically connected family members and friends who cost the taxpayers millions in corruption costs. As alderman, I will demand fair and transparent contracts for all city work and fight to end pay-to-play practices. But even with these critical steps, fixing Chicago's finances also requires fixing our pension system. Right now, the 4 pension funds for city employees are all underfunded by millions of dollars, and the funds for our firefighters and police officers will be depleted within 10 years if we don't make significant changes. The recent bill signed by Governor Quinn is a start, but does not go far enough. I support a number of additional changes to protect these pension funds from bankruptcy. First, we must reduce benefits and raise the retirement age not only for future, but current employees who are not vested in their pensions. Second, employees must make greater contributions to the pension funds. And third, we need to end pension double dipping. I understand these changes will be painful, but I believe they are necessary to protect the fiscal integrity of the pension funds. As alderman, I will not stand by and let these funds go bankrupt. Some of my opponents in this race believe we can solve these problems simply by allowing casino gambling in Chicago. I think this is wrong. Trying to solve our budget problems with casino gambling is risky and likely to increase crime and drive out other businesses. Gambling hasn't worked for other cities that have tried it, and I love the city too much to allow gambling to change the character of Chicago for the worse. Instead of turning to gambling to solve our fiscal crisis, we should be supporting small businesses and the tax revenues they bring. As alderman, I will work to consolidate regulations and inspections so that we protect public safety while giving businesses a clear and common sense framework. Today, Chicago faces significant challenges, but we have overcome bigger challenges in the past. Ending pay-to-play politics, making difficult budget cuts, and fixing our pension system will allow Chicago to remain a world-class city. Please log on to my website, www.arena445.com, for more information about my campaign, and join me in building a stronger future for Chicago. Thank you for your consideration.